Hi, and welcome to my Office Without Walls. This is my first Office Without Walls Wednesday post, and today I'm talking about morning routines. Now, how you start your day can greatly impact your overall success for the day, things like your energy level, and more importantly, whether or not you're actually just enjoying the journey that you're on. If you're anything like me, you understand the importance of a morning routine. You've heard it time and time again, but actually nailing one down and being consistent, not as easy. It took me about 2 years to come up with a morning routine that worked for me and to be consistent in showing up for myself. And there are a few things that I learned along the way that I'd like to share with you. I think they would have gotten me to my endpoint faster. The first is to keep it simple. It can be really tempting to overcomplicate a morning routine, especially when you're reading about different examples of rituals and habits that you can put in place. And you might be tempted to try all of them all at once. But keeping it simple is the best way to be successful in the long run. It's gradually changing your habits and easing your way into new routines that's going to be lasting. One of the things I tell people in my challenge groups and in my one-on-one coaching is to start with something as basic as drinking water in the morning, for example. Starting your day off with a glass of water is a great way to have a foundation to build a morning routine on. What I suggest is setting out a glass of water on the nightstand before bed so that it's the first thing you do when you wake up is to go ahead and consume that water for the day. Try that for 3 weeks and then maybe add something on top of that to gradually build into continued practices. But keep it simple, essentially. My next advice is to keep it to yourself. And what I mean by that is your morning routine should be about you. It should be about feeding you, and it should be about your wellness. So maybe you have other people in your household, like kids, a spouse, a partner, pets. Your morning routine, or at least the morning routine that I'm talking about, should really be about you. And so tasks and morning habits like feeding them or packing lunches and those types of things are not a part of the morning routine that you're coming up with. Try and make sure that the morning routine that you put in place allows time for awareness and thoughtfulness on your part. And if you're spending time around other people in the morning, maybe try and make a point to carve out some isolated time for you, whether that's actually physically isolated from other people or with headphones on or something else where you have space to be by yourself for at least 15 minutes. So keep it to yourself and keep it personally tailored to you. Now, there's a lot of examples of different things you can try, but what's going to work for you is going to be what works for you and who you are. That means try different things, but more importantly, remember to keep your routine personally tailored to who you are in that moment. The whole purpose of this wellness journey is to keep evolving and growing, and so as you evolve and grow, so should your morning routine. Don't be scared to keep an open mind about changing things. Just because you start with one practice doesn't mean you're wed to it for life. The beautiful thing about the morning routine is that it changes. And so some of those great ideas that I talked about, not starting all at once when I said keep it simple, the beautiful thing is that maybe those things will come into play later. So lastly, keep it going until something happens. Don't quit before the miracle happens. It can be real tempting to get off track, or you can get distracted when you don't see dramatic changes happening all at once. But remember to keep it going and be consistent until something happens. Something will happen. And that will be more information about what you need to do next. It might not be what you expect, but something will happen over time. So keep it going until something happens. Keep it simple, keep it to yourself, and keep it personally tailored to you. That's my advice with regards to a morning routine. At its core, morning routines are about awareness. They're about getting positivity and action into your life as early as possible, into your day as early as possible. And they're about firing up your brain and your body and your muscles and getting everything going so that you can have a positive and productive day. So however you need to do that, make it work for you. If you're interested in this information or blog posts about or other videos about wellness and what I'm talking about with Office Without Walls, please check out my YouTube page at SAS Fit Practice. And don't forget my Instagram at SAS Fit Practice or at Office Without Walls. Lastly, my blog posts are available at officewithoutwalls.org. Thank you so much. My name is Summer A. Stevenson, S.A. Stevenson Law Offices, Wills on Wheels, Office Without Walls, and SAS Fit Practice. Y'all have a wonderful day.